Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. Barbara Niven has always been a familiar face to fans who cherish heartfelt stories and uplifting dramas, but away from the screen, her life often reflects the same themes of resilience, compassion, and second chances. In her personal journey, she has faced both heartache and healing, and most recently, her story took a moving turn when she found hope again through a new rescue after experiencing a loss that left her shaken. This moment of renewal isn't just about finding comfort. It's about rediscovering purpose when life delivers the kind of blow that makes you question how to go on. For Barbara, animals have always played a profound role in her life. They are not just companions but extensions of her soul, sources of unconditional love, and mirrors of the empathy she embodies in her everyday actions. Anyone who follows her knows that her compassion doesn't stop with her acting. It pours into her advocacy, her friendships, and especially her relationship with the animals she has cared for. Losing one of those beloved companions left her devastated. It was the kind of heartbreak that many pet lovers know all too well, the silence of an empty space in the house, the absence of a paw tapping across the floor, the void that no words can fill. Grief, especially the kind tied to the bond between humans and animals, is often underestimated. People may say it's just a pet, but to someone like Barbara, it was family. The loss broke routines, stole away comfort, and dimmed the glow of everyday life. She admitted in moments of candor that it felt like part of her heart had been taken away. But even in sorrow, Barbara is someone who searches for light. She knows that while loss is part of the journey, so too is the chance to begin again, to transform that grief into love directed somewhere new. That opportunity came in the form of a rescue. When Barbara crossed paths with her newest four-legged friend, it wasn't an accident. It was as if life conspired to remind her that love isn't finite, that giving your heart to another being after loss isn't replacing what was lost, but honoring it. The new rescue carried its own story of hardship. Abandoned and in need of care, this animal needed a home just as much as Barbara needed healing. Their meeting was a reminder that sometimes when we are at our lowest, the universe places something in front of us that carries both challenge and comfort, pain and promise, and ultimately, hope. For Barbara, bringing the rescue into her life was an emotional step. At first, she wondered if she was ready. Could she open her heart again? Would the presence of a new companion feel like betrayal to the one she lost? These questions are ones every grieving pet owner wrestles with. But then came the realization: love multiplies, it doesn't divide. By welcoming this new rescue, she wasn't erasing her loss. She was adding another chapter, a chapter filled with compassion, responsibility, and the kind of healing that only a bond with an animal can bring. As she shared moments of this journey, fans quickly connected with her vulnerability. Barbara's openness about loss, pain, and renewal resonated deeply. So many people understood what it meant to lose a beloved pet, and they admired her courage to embrace love again. The story became more than one actress finding companionship. It became a reminder to everyone that healing can take unexpected forms, and sometimes the act of saving another life is the very thing that saves us. In the quiet moments, Barbara has described how her new rescue fills her home with joy. The wag of a tail, the gentle nudge for attention, the playful antics that brighten even the heaviest days. These are the reminders that while grief never fully disappears, love has an extraordinary way of weaving itself back into our lives. Every day spent with this new companion is both a tribute to the one she lost and a celebration of the bond she now treasures. It's also worth noting how Barbara uses her platform to advocate for rescues. She understands that countless animals wait for homes, many of them carrying wounds both visible and invisible. By opening her heart again, she sends a powerful message. Adopting a rescue isn't just about giving an animal a home, it's about creating mutual healing. The pet receives care, safety, and love, while the person gains a new purpose, a fresh spark, and a reminder that even after deep loss, joy can return. Barbara's fans have long admired her work on screen, but stories like this show the depth of who she is beyond the characters she portrays. She embodies resilience, kindness, and courage in her personal life in ways that inspire others to look inward and ask themselves how they can turn heartbreak into hope. Her new rescue isn't just a pet. It's a symbol of moving forward, of allowing love to re-enter even after devastating loss. As days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, Barbara began to notice something profound. The weight of her grief started to shift. The pain of loss remained, but alongside it grew laughter, warmth, and renewed energy. Each new experience with her rescue layered over her sorrow, not erasing it, but weaving it into a broader tapestry of life where both grief and joy coexist. That balance is the heart of her message. Loss doesn't have to end the story. It can become the starting point for something just as meaningful. When she reflects on her journey, Barbara often emphasizes gratitude. She is grateful for the years spent with the companion she lost, grateful for the lessons grief taught her about the fragility of life, and grateful for the new beginning that her rescue brought. Gratitude has become the lens through which she views her healing, not a denial of pain, but a recognition of the beauty that arises when we continue to choose love. Her story encourages others to look at their own lives. Maybe it's not about pets for everyone. For some, the loss might be of a loved one, a relationship, a dream, or even a chapter of life that closed too soon. But the lesson remains the same. We can find ways to start again, to allow new opportunities and connections to heal us, to accept that opening our hearts again doesn't erase what we lost, it honors it. Barbara's decision to share her story publicly reflects her understanding that vulnerability creates connection. By speaking openly about her pain and her healing, she gave others permission to acknowledge their own struggles. Fans have written to her, sharing their own experiences of loss and renewal, and in that exchange, a community of compassion grew. This is what makes her story so powerful. It doesn't just belong to her, it belongs to everyone who has ever grieved and then dared to love again. For Barbara, each day with her rescue reinforces the truth that hope can be found in the most unexpected places. Sometimes it comes in the form of a wagging tail, sometimes in the soft purr of a cat, or the joyful bark that echoes through a home. Whatever shape it takes, it is always a reminder that life, even after loss, is worth embracing. In moments when she sits quietly with her new companion, Barbara has said she feels peace, not because the pain of losing her beloved pet has vanished, but because she has discovered that love is infinite. The new rescue doesn't replace what she lost, but it adds to the legacy of love that continues to define her journey. This chapter of her life is about resilience, healing, and the courage to begin again. It's about saying yes to love, even when fear whispers no. It's about honoring the past while stepping boldly into the future. And for Barbara Niven, it's about showing her fans, her friends, and herself that no matter how dark the night, hope always finds a way to rise again. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.